Hey guys, Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot, and I'm going to do a reading for y'all for August 6th through August 9th. Oh, that's cool, 69, like a Cancer's symbol. But anyway, so y'all are probably going like, what's going on? Yeah, Cheyenne, why these dates? Okay, so on August 6th, Venus enters its ruling sign of Libra. Okay, shifting the collective spiritual frequency from tension to harmony. This transit emphasizes sacred balance, self-love, and graceful alignment in relationships, moving us away from over-analyzing connections and toward peaceful, heart-centered relating. Okay, so that's a good thing. So core spiritual themes for this transit. Venus is at home in Libra, meaning its powers of love, beauty, and relational grace operate at their highest, purest potential. Spiritually, the scales of Libra ask us to look closely at energy exchanges. Are you giving more than you receive? This transit helps recalibrate fair and loving dynamics. And then true outer harmony begins within. This period teaches us that the quality of love you attract reflects the relationships you hold with yourself. So, in order to navigate this energy, we're going to move away from harsh critiques and overthinking flaws, choosing instead to appreciate beauty and foster gentle compromises, okay? Use the peaceful energy of this ingress to find closure or step away from connections that drain your spirit, making space for aligned matches, okay? And this placement is deeply fertile for artistic expression, manifesting beauty, and setting intentions around partnerships or creative rebirth, okay, guys? And yes, it's going to be from August 6th until September 9th. September 10th is when Venus will move into Scorpio, okay? But then there will be a post-retrograde return, and Venus will move back into Libra on October 25th and stay there until December 4th. So the first time it'll be 35 days. The second time it'll be 40 days, okay? So I came up with a few questions for this transit, okay? We're going to find out what's going on in unbalanced relationships that you're in, family, love, business, friend, okay? We're going to find out what's going on in your balanced relationships, okay? And then in the middle, I want to focus on self-care, self-love, how you can bring that into your life, because that will help you attract, what you want. All right, guys? So, first of all, I'd like to thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. I truly appreciate all of y'all. If you're new here, please feel free to click subscribe down below. It's free. It's totally free. Okay, and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I put out a new reading. And just a few warnings. I do use a bell. I use dice. Both can be loud. So I'll warn you of those things before I use them. I also cuss a little, guys, just to let you know. I do cuss, okay? And this is going to be a general message, a message, not a personal one-to-one. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy. Okay, guys? Okay. All right, let's get started. Dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, please watch over the collective and watch over me. Protect us all. Put a hedge of protection around us to protect us from harm, protect us from evil. If there's any dark magic, spell work, evil eyes being sent our way, please block them, return them sender. If there's any hexes or curses being placed upon us, please block those and return them to sender. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In Jesus' mighty name. And dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you so much for your love, your grace, your mercy. Thank you so much for your love and light. Please fill us with your love and light so we can share that with the world, dear Heavenly Father. And dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, ascended masters, please be here with me tonight. Please give me clear, concise messages for the collective for this August 6th through September 9th transit of Venus in Libra. Please help us to know what's going on in the unhealthy relationships. Help us to see those things clearly and to know what to do. And then also help us to see the relationships that are balanced and good. You know, help us to recognize those and chase after them. And dear Heavenly Father, please help us to learn how to focus on ourselves a little bit. It's not selfish to take care of yourself, okay? Help us to understand that and to embrace that. Thank you so much for all that you've given us in Jesus' name. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to cleanse the energy, cleanse the space with the bell. All right, guys, I need to get 2 cards out of, I guess I'll use this one. Real quick. I should have done this before I started the reading. Jeez Louise. I just need the Devil card and the Lovers, okay? Because I'm going to we're focusing on unhealthy relationships, unbalanced relationships, you know what I mean? Relationships that are not good. And then, there's the Lovers. And then, number 15. Come on, 15. Ooh, Justice. We should do that for the self-care, self-love. No, we should use something else. There it is, Toxic Witches, yeah. Okay, and then where's self-care, self-love? The Ace of Cups. Ooh, we could use Temperance, Balance, Harmony. I didn't think I saw this Cup of Love. Maybe I did. There it is. Ace of Cups. That would be self-care, self-love, okay? Right smack dab in the middle. Okay, guys? Let me just put these back up real quick. All right, guys. So, yeah. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. All right, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, for this August 6th through September 10th, or September 9th, really. September 10th, it moves into Scorpio. So, August 6th through September 9th, Venus will be in Libra. It's home. It's ruling planet. So we're going to find out what's going on in these unhealthy relationships and healthy relationships for the collective. All right, that's enough. I think we got that energy in the cards. All right, for this unhealthy, toxic relationships, what would you like? What can help clarify and let them know who these people are? You know, family, love, business, friend. For the collective, who are these unhealthy, toxic relationships? Who are these people? Thank you. Jupiter. Could be a Sagittarius, okay? All right. You could think they're like good fortune, but they're not, okay? Oh, wow. You got Libra. So that could be your sign or someone who you are in a toxic relationship with, okay? Libra, okay? Got Libra. We got the moon. The moon rules Cancer, so it could be a Cancer energy. They could have a Libra moon. I don't know, guys. In the 12th house, that's Pisces energy. So Libra, Cancer, Pisces. That could be who this toxic witch is. I mean, these toxic people who are in your energy, okay? Okay. All right, and for the collective, for this healthy relationships, these balanced relationships, Who could you tell us? Signs, planets. What do we got? Signs, planets, and houses of the, you know, to help them know who the healthy people are. Please and thank you. Pluto, that'd be a Scorpio energy. Wow, it's the only one you got. Scorpio and Capricorn. Okay, so Pluto, something to do with Pluto, okay? Maybe you need to resurrect a relationship. It says resurrect on there. Maybe it's a relationship that, I don't know, that you put an end to, and you need to resurrect it. An obsession with the power struggle. It could be a power struggle. Huh, that don't sound very healthy. Okay. But yeah, let's see if we can get 2 more. Can we get 2 more for the healthy relationships for the collective? We got 1 more. That's good. Okay. Gemini. So they could have Gemini in their chart. Yeah, it could be their sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, Venus, you know, somewhere strong in their chart. Jupiter, a Sagittarius, okay? All right, so we'll just do it like that. It looks balanced, I like it. I'm a Libra, so it looks balanced, I like it. Let's get some more. Okay, about this August 6th through September 9th for the collective. August 6th through September 9th. Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra. 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 All right. What would you like for them to know? What would you like for the collective to know about these their toxic relationships? Signs of the people they have toxic relationships with. Please and thank you. Signs of the people they have toxic relationships with. No. Oh, gosh. Okay. Capricorn. Okay. We got Aries, full moon in Aries. Let me just move my coffee cup. You got Aries, you got Scorpio. Okay. You got Scorpio again and Leo. So it says cool your emotions, maybe with an Aries. Cool your emotions with an Aries, maybe, okay? Release your blocks. So you could have a Scorpio blocking you, trying to block you. Reveal what needs to be seen. Oh, Scorpio may be very toxic. Okay, they may be lying, cheating, stealing. I don't know. And then Leo, be humble. Okay, don't forget to be humble with these people. Okay. All right, and then you got unleash your kindest self. So turn the other cheek. Okay, that's that's the advice I have there. All right, for the collective. Fixing to use those cards. Move everything down a little bit, squish it all together. I never know how I'm going to arrange everything until I get going. All right, for the collective, these healthy relationships, can we get signs of the astrological signs for the healthy people in their life? Family, love, business, friend. Please and thank you. For the collective, the healthy, balanced relationships. Can we get their zodiac signs, please? times charm. Or I'll just pull 4, okay? For the collective Zodiac signs, for the people who are in their life who are healthy, balanced relationships. Okay. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, go for it. You need to go for it, Aries. New moon in Aries. You're going for it. All right, so you got unleash your kind of self in Capricorn, okay? You got a Pisces here, attuned to the divine. Ooh, y'all could have a strong telepathic connection, you and that person. Take a reality check with another Capricorn. Okay. And then you have Taurus. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. Okay, maybe this person helps you see your worth, see your value. That's good. All right. For the collective, what would you like for them to know about these people who are unhealthy and unbalanced in their life? These relationships that are unhealthy and unbalanced. Let's do a quick shuffle. August 6th through September 9th. August 6th through September 9th. August 6th. Working together. September 9th. Alright, for the collective. Okay. So these toxic people. Will you give us some information? Yeah. Battle wounded soldier, they have hurt you? Who are you? What would you like for the collective to know about these unhealthy people? People who are not healthy for them. Very toxic. Controlling. I don't know if that's true. You need to let them go, though. That's the truth. You need to, yeah. World, something gotta give, okay? You gotta get rid of some of these people, okay, guys? My gosh. King of Wands, that could be your energy. That could be who you need to let go of. I don't know. Nine of Swords. But see, it's giving you freaking anxiety. You know, your intuition's telling you, your gut's telling you, you gotta get rid of some people in your life. You know, you gotta. Yeah, Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. I don't know. You have to be strong. Okay, you got an unhealthy Empress. That would be a Empress in reverse. You know, that's an unhealthy person. They're not good. Let me just move these over a bit. We had more room for the tarot cards. Okay. Okay. Empress reverse. So let's talk about the Empress reverse, okay? The Empress reverse is, she could be codependent. She could be very smothering. She could just be empty of emotion. You know what I mean? Like a sociopath type person. Infertile. I don't know about that. I'm not going to say that. But anyway, you got to let these people go for sure. Yeah, because they create confusion, illusion. You know what I mean? They could be making you feel all kinds of confused. You know? You could fantasize about that person. They're not good, though. Seven of Pentacles. You don't have a lot of patience with them. That's on the side. You know what I mean? It's like you try to have patience, but you can't sometimes, you know, because they're just testing your patience. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of patience with these people. Oh, God, you're fixing to see that clearly. Look at that. Lying, cheating, stealing with the sun. You're fixing to see this very clearly. It's going to be bright as day, okay? That is the truth. So they could be, you know, Seven of Cups. They could be a love bomber type. I don't know why I just thought of that. Yeah. They could make you feel, yeah, they could be love bombing the shit out of you. Look at all those gifts. You know what I mean? They could be love bombing the shit out of you with their words. You know, they're very deceptive though, so, and they're very strategic. You know, it's like when you try to step away, they're love bombing the shit out of you. You know, making you hang around for a while. But you're fixing to see all this. You're fixing to run out of patience, okay? And you're fixing to put an end to it. That's what I feel. You're going to put an end to it because you see things very clearly. Yep. And you're letting go. So that's good. Yep. That's really good. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, you're letting go to make space for a good, healthy relationship. You know what I mean? You're making, you gotta let go. You know, something's gotta give in order for something new to come in, okay? And so it's like you're gonna let this go so something new can come in between August 6th and September 9th, okay? You gotta make space, make room for the good things, you know? You really do. All right, these healthy relationships. Can you tell, what would you like for the collective to know about these healthy relationships that they have? Battle-wounded soldier. Queen of Wands. Look at that. This person, it's like you want to take an opportunity, a new opportunity, you know, night, you know, they're taking an opportunity to a Queen of Wands, someone very beautiful, but there's a battle-wounded soldier there. This person's hurt them before. They're in the middle, juggling, weighing out the pros and cons of, look at all these cups over here, a very emotionally balanced relationship. You know, a Queen of Cups, taking them a love offer, you know. This could be someone you work with. They're not good, guys. Because right in them smack dab in the middle as you juggling, you could be juggling two people. You know, someone you haven't, you're secretly admiring this person who's a friend, you know what I mean? But then you're already in this opportunity, this relationship with this Queen of Wands who makes you feel like shit. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're with two feminines. One, I mean, you're not with this one. This one you just daydream about, you know what I mean? You're a secret admirer. It's one of your friends. And then you're in a relationship with this person who's very beautiful, but they could be the one that's lying, cheating, stealing, you just don't know about. They're the one love bombing you. They're the one you're losing patience with. They're the one you're fixing to let go of, so you can bring this one in. That's awesome. You're having conflicting thoughts about it, about which one you should marry. 1111, make a wish. Yeah, because you don't want to break someone's heart. You don't want you know that when you tell this person, this Queen of Wands, goodbye, that's going to break her heart. She's going to lash out. She's going to say some things that are mean. But look, you just got to love yourself during that time. Fill your own cup and walk away. Walk away because it's God. You are aware of what's going on now. You know what I mean? You've been awakened. Now you're going to go passionately, which is going to freak everybody out, with your sword of truth and your wand. You're Sending someone a message. Yeah. You could be that King of Cups energy. You're sending a Libra. Could be a Libra. A message. Yeah, because you've seen things. You've had foresight very quickly. You've had, you're moving toward this person because you think of them as someone you want to marry. Queen of Swords. Strong person, independent person. Yep, you're taking them your cup of love. And you're going to be very successful at it. You're laying down. There's not going to be any lying, cheating, stealing going on. All that has ended. Yeah, because y'all are a healing love. Yes. Past life soulmates, man. I'm telling you. Wow. Okay. Page of Pentacles. On the side. Ooh, that might be why. Earlier I got... That could be why this Emperor dude, Divine Masculine, whatever you want to call him, that could be why he's like, oh no, like what if this person's going to be the same as this one who's broke my heart? Because maybe they're both Libras, like here's a Libra. Where did it say Libra over here? Libra, and then you got a good Libra in here. You know what I mean? It's like maybe these two people are Libra energies, like both of them are Libra or got Libra strong in their chart. So they're thinking, man, this one screwed me over. What if this other Libra does the same thing? It could be something like that. Oh gosh, 4 of Cups in reverse. What the hell? For your healthy relationships, you got Page of Pentacles on the side. Unfocused effort. You're not focusing on what's healthy. Oh, you're not focusing on the healthy people. Yeah, you're ignoring this cup that God has given you. You know what I mean? 4 Cups reverse. A new connection. It says new goals, motivation, new connections. But with that on the side, you know what I mean? That's procrastination, unfocused effort, lack of progress. You're not focusing on new goals, motivation, and new connections. You need to be. It's probably because you're in this energy. You've been freaking hurt by those toxic ass witches. By those toxic ass people. You've been hurt, so you're not focused on what's good, what's coming in, these new connections. Okay, for the collective, can we get some more about these healthy relationships? We know they're not focused on them right now, on any kind of new connections. Can you let them know what this new connection is going to be like? Thank you. Thank you, dear my Father. Guys, this new connection, here's what it's going to be like, okay? Oh, it gives you anxiety, though. King of Wands, World, wish fulfillment. Why? Why does it give him anxiety? Oh, because you might have to stand up. 7 of Wands. That always makes me think like in a love reading, it'd be like 2 dudes fighting over 1 chick type thing. Which, don't do that. No, don't do it. You know what I mean? Just tell them it's not worth your time, to fight over someone. Now, if the guy is coming in and like, no, you can't date my ex. Well, yeah. I mean, like, if you feel, you know what I mean? Then yes, stand up and say, yes, I'm going to, But, oh God, those chicks who like guys to fight over them, it's so stupid. Like she's dating 2 different guys and they're fighting over her. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. You know what I mean? Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if she would date somebody else, then, she's not into you. You know what I mean? She gives 2 guys her attention. She's not really into you. Anyway. 8 of Pentacles. This is going to be someone you're going to reap rewards with. Someone who y'all are reaping what you sown. You know what I mean? You're getting your harvest. And it's emotional fulfillment. That is the happiest card in the deck other than the Sun. Okay? It's the happiest card in the deck. It's like, I mean, look at the little kids dancing. You know what I mean? It's the happiest card in the deck. Y'all are, that's what this is going to be like. You just got to, it's like you're not focused on this new connection. You have some kind of new connection, okay? New connection. But yet, you're unfocused. You're not focusing on it. You're not progressing in it. You're procrastinating. You know what I mean? You're procrastinating sending them a message. You are. Why? Why? You only got one life to live. Do the things now. You know what I mean? Don't hold back. Don't hold back. You know? For the collective, how can they implement self-love in their life right now? Self-love, self-care, taking care of themselves. Okay, how can they do that? What advice do you have as far as self-care, self-love goes? Self-care, self-love, for the collective. One card. I think that's one. 4 of Wands. Tower. That's funny, guys. Goodness, I got all choked up on that one. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation. You've had a revelation about this, guys, about self-love, self-care, you know what I mean? Taking care of yourself. You've had a revelation. You know that this relationship that you're in is so fucking toxic. You know, Empress reverse, hello, she's not marriage material. You know what I mean? She's not someone you want to marry. She's a love bomber. She's very deceptive. You know what I mean? Someone you're losing your patience with. Someone who you're fixing to see things very clearly. That's what I feel about that sun. That sun, before summer's over, you're going to see it clearly. That's the truth. August 6th could be when you see things clearly, you know, because Venus going into Libra, hello, you're going to see things clearly that are out of balance. You're going to know the relationships you need to be in that are in balance, that you're not even paying attention to. You're not even putting in forth any effort toward a connection of some sort that you have that is going to bring you total happiness. You know what I mean? You're not even paying attention to it. You're not even, it's like you're totally ignoring it. Y'all probably aren't even communicating. You know, that's what that feels like. You need to send that message. Page of Pentacles, it's like you're on the side about it. You're procrastinating about it, you know? About taking that cup. Yeah. But this is like you're going to have a sudden revelation. That's going to be your self-care. You probably take really good care of yourself. You probably have really good self-love, okay? So God knows you don't need a message about that. You just need to know that when you get this revelation, when you get this aha moment, okay, to pay attention to it, okay? Pay attention to it. Could be a dream. Could be you see them out in real life, you know, 3D. Could be you have a dream of them in the 5D, you know what I mean? You could have a dream of them. You could see them in real life, the 3D, or you could just, you know, be daydreaming and have an aha moment, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But you're going to be given the truth. Could be at 11:11 a.m., 11:11 p.m. Make a wish, guys. That's the 11:11 card. But you're going to have a revelation about this, about, you know, about who you may be marrying. You know what I mean? That's a marriage card. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of conflict. Probably this Empress reverse. She's, you know, very competitive with your sweetheart, with your Queen of Cups, you know, with you. And she knows you, you know, like this Empress, she could know that you secretly like this person. You know what I mean? She knows that y'all are friends. She knows you want to take them. Yeah, an opportunity, a love, opportunity. You've been weighing it out. Oh yeah, she sees you. She's been watching you. Look, she's watching. Yeah. And she has you up in that, like a battle-wounded soldier energy, you know what I mean? She's the one who's hurt you. You got to take that message, that fast message. Look, a passionate message. Not just passionate, a truthful, honest message to whoever this is, You're going to have an aha moment. That's all there is to it. You're going to have an aha moment. That's all there is to it. Let's get some... Yeah. Let's get some Kipper cards. August 6th through September 9th. We got Venus moving into Libra. It's home planet. It's ruling planet. Okay. What would you like for the collective to know about these unhealthy and healthy relationships? Please and thank you. Alright, for the collective, these toxic witches. Who is that Empress reverse? Who is that Empress reverse? Thank you. Alright, this is readings for a main male. Okay. Official person and lovers. So this is a lover, okay? This Empress reverse, she's a lover. You could have thought that she was like, official person, like a twin flame type thing. I don't know why, but that official person, in one of my readings not long ago, I don't know, it just clicked that he thinks, oh my gosh, 15. That is the devil card. 15. Yeah, it's a toxic fucking relationship. It could be a masculine energy, could be a feminine energy. We don't know, okay? Because take what Rand says, sleep what doesn't fit. He could be she could be he. Switch it, flip it, guys, anytime during this relationship. During this reading, okay? But this could be someone who's very controlling. If they look like someone who's very controlling, you know what I mean? Could be someone who's very controlling, someone who, you know what I mean? They try to control you. That's who this Empress is, okay? That's who that Empress is. Someone a control freak, probably very smothering. Ooh. I was in a relationship like that. Y'all, please don't. Please don't. Gosh. 7 of Cups. Can we clarify that? Is that them love bombing? Like, what is that? Creating confusion, illusion? Yeah, that's what it is. You could live with this person, okay? Yep. She loves bombs the shit out of you. Very controlling, very toxic. This is someone you're currently, getting it on with. A lover. Okay? She may be cheating on you. You just don't even know it. Yeah, she's a thief. Oh, gosh. 7 of Swords. What is the 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Could be she could be getting it on with a wealthy man. Okay, guys? Just letting y'all know. She could be having an affair with a wealthy man. And guess what? A message. He's going to send her a message. You're going to find out about it. I feel like it's going to be illuminated. Okay. Losing patience. Are they really going to let this person go? I want to know that. Feels like it's all going to be illuminated. You know what I mean? You don't have a lot of patience with this person. You look at that. You have no patience for cheating, for lying, cheating, stealing, right? But when you find out about it, you're going to have a lot of patience. You're going to be very calm. You're going to say, get the fuck out of my house. You know, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Maybe you're not having a lot of patience with trying to let them go, you know, and seeing things clearly. You know, it could be, I don't know. I just know that right now those are on the fence. Like, you haven't seen the truth about them, their lying, cheating, stealing ways. And you're not having a lot of patience right now. That's what that feels like. What is this? Yeah, let's see if we can clarify the Seven of Pentacles on the side. We know what that is, though. Yeah, I was going to say, we don't need anything. Could be the only reason you're having patience, or maybe you're getting impatient because they live with you. You know, maybe that's the only reason you have patience, is because they live with you. Okay. All right. Sun and Hangman. What is that sun? What's going to be illuminated? We know what's going to be illuminated. The lying, cheating, stealing. Yeah, the unhealthiness of this relationship. Yeah, that's what's going to be illuminated. The tool and labor. Hangman. What are they letting go of? We know what they're letting go of. They're letting go of these toxic people. Letting go of all of them. Ooh. Okay. An old woman. Okay. Could be a mother figure. Could be a sister, an aunt. I don't know, but you're letting them go. Could be who you're dating. She could be older than you. She could be like 6 years older than you. Yeah. She could be who you're letting go of. Someone who's 6 years older than you. Here, look at this. You're thinking about the main female, okay? And maybe a thief of some sort in the courthouse in a house. Something to do with someone who's trying to steal a house. The court is gonna, anyway, make sure that's fair. Yeah, and sudden wealth after that. Holy cow, guys. What the heck? Okay. Okay, this is getting interesting. All right, Page of Pentacles on the side. It's like they're procrastinating. They're still on the fence about sending someone a message. Page of Pentacles. Who is it they're wanting to send a message to? Who is this new connection? Four of Cups in reverse. Who is this new connection that they're still on the fence about sending a message to? Okay. For the collective, this is the last time I'm doing it. Yeah, you're thinking about them all the time. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Lack of progress, unfocused effort. Yeah, they're not even giving any effort to this new relationship. All right, who is that they're not even paying attention to? Thinking about them all the time, but not giving any messages, anything to. For the collective. Page of Pentacles sideways. Four of Cups reverse. Your divine union, guys. It's someone you know you're supposed to be with. Someone you know. I feel like you're just... Wow, do you see that candle? Anyway, it's like you know that this new connection... Did you see that other candle? Wow. Anyway, it's like you know this new connection is like a divine union, right? That's why you're not focused on it. You're scared to. It's like you're scared to take that leap of faith because you know it's going to end up in marriage. You know what I mean? That's why you're not even... Yeah, it's going to be marriage. Look, guys. That's what it is. It's going to end up in marriage. Yeah, you think about this person all the freaking time. What the world, guys? It's going to end up in marriage, okay? And that just, I think that stresses you the fuck out. I don't know why. Okay, well. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Clarify that. No, because we know it's the marriage. It's the main female. Yeah, it's your main squeeze. It's the main person you're supposed to be with, main male. You know what I mean? 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Despair. Yeah, this false person is going to be in despair when you go after this other one. So maybe that's, you don't want anybody to be in despair, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going after a privileged lady. Someone's going to be in despair. I feel like it's that false person. You're going after your divine union. That's all there is to it. That's cool. It's a good time too. August 6th through September 9th. You know, Venus and Libra. Libra is the so the 7th house is Libra's house. It talks about marriage and legal affairs. Venus talks about beauty and romance. You know what I mean? It's perfect. That y'all come together. Yeah, but I feel like this false person's the one that's going to be in despair. Because it's sudden wealth. It's like you hit the jackpot. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Anyway, some people. What's that tower? Can we clarify that? Your self-love, your self-care is a revelation? Well, yeah, because you're going to be treated right. Maybe you're scared of... Like you're scared that you're gonna be like that. Like you're gonna be in despair. You know what I mean? Because you know you thought maybe this other person, this lover person, was it. Like you really legit thought they were your person, but they gave you nothing but tool and labor. You know. All right, Tower. Sudden revelation. Something shocking the shit out of you. You know, this reminds me of that Emperor where he's shocked. He's shocked and the Empress is shocked that he's coming toward her. It's like they're both shocked. You know, like he's shocking himself by taking that leap of faith and just doing it. And she's shocked too because he did it, you know, and she didn't even know that he still cared. Oh, Thief reversed. This thief, they're going to be shocked. Oh my. They're going to be the person shocked. Yeah, because they've been trying to, you know, if this is like a divine masculine, divine union, between divine masculine and divine feminine, they've had someone trying to prevent them from coming together for a very long time, for like a year now, okay? And so yeah, it's going to shock them that they've actually come together because for a year they've been preventing this from happening. Hell fucking yeah, screw you, thief. Could be someone you work with, tool and labor. This thief. All right. Let's intentions. Alright, intention cards. Envy. Yeah, somebody's envious. Gonna be envious. Ooh, 1111 on my phone. Y'all make a wish. 1111. What does it say? I release my fears. Release your fears, guys. Release your fears. Quit fearing a strong-ass connection is going to lead to marriage, okay? I'm waiting. Because I know who mine is. So I just wait. I know he'll come back around. If you don't, oh well. I'll just stay single for the rest of my life. But I am not going to go backwards and go back to my ex. That's for damn sure. Ew. Ew. No. He is not. I suffered too much with him. I will never go back to him. Ever. 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 Okay. For these toxic bitches over here. Can you, yeah, what are their fucking intentions? Vent. Obligation. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. Because y'all live together? Because you're related? I don't know, guys. I don't know who these people are. I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. Oh, they want to vent. Because they know, guess what? They know you're fixing to say goodbye. Excuse me. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are diverging and it's time to let go. They know you're going to say goodbye. And so they may be trying to come, you know, they're going to try to find any type of way to talk to you. You know those people? You know what that's like? They're like, but I need to talk to you about something, you know, like, oh my God, this girl's being so mean to me at work. You know, I don't know. I don't know, guys. But, yeah. Yep, they know the goodbye's coming, so they're going to try to find any way, shape, or form to get you to talk to them, okay? Block their fucking number. That's what I did to my ex. I blocked his number and I deleted it from my phone. That's what you gotta do, guys. You gotta literally, if you want to cut somebody out of your life, you've got to block them. Block them. He already blocked me on social media, so I didn't have to worry about that. He'd already done the work for me. And so that was good. All right, for the collective, what are the intentions here for the good relationships? Imposter. Oh shit. What? Oh, you might think they're an imposter. That's why you're like held up. You're procrastinating because I'm telling you, something could be very much similar between these two people. Like these two people have, you know, they're like both, what was it we saw? Libra. They could both be Libras. They could both be Geminis. They could both be Aquarius. You know what I mean? An air sign. Or what do we have similar going on? Scorpio. Got Capricorn twice over here. Scorpio twice over here. So they could both be Scorpio. They could both be Capricorn. You know what I mean? Like they could have something similar going on. So you might, you might be thinking this person's an imposter, like a false twin flame type thing. That could be what's going on. I don't know, guys. But they just like hearing you talk about things. I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment, but not in a bad way. Like they really do enjoy hearing about anything and everything you got going on, okay? They're going to be a good listener, I feel, from that card. Okay, so that's good. That's really good, okay? Yeah. Y'all are going to be amused by each other. Welcome. I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. Yeah. They're not an imposter, guys. That's for sure. This person is not. This is a healthy relationship. Yeah, oh my. That's what the gossip's been telling them. Yeah, some kind of meddler has been telling them that somebody who's gossiping about this divine feminine, somebody's gossiping about them because they're frustrated because they can't control them anymore, right? Because they're not in a relationship with this person. So it's like this masculine, I'm telling you, this masculine works with this guy, goes to church with this guy. They're in a book club together. They know each other somehow, okay? They're friends. I don't know. But this toxic person who this divine feminine, like, broke up with, they're now gossiping about divine feminine because they're frustrated because they can't have her, right? So they're telling this divine masculine bad news, all sorts of bad things about her, gossiping about her. And it's a form of gaslighting. You know what I mean? It's a form of gaslighting to keep them apart. That's who the imposter is, guys. That's who the imposter is. You have a fake friend who's telling you bad things about this person that you're supposed to be with. And that's what's preventing you from, that's what's making you procrastinate. You know what I mean? I keep getting that same fucking message. I wish somebody would just listen to it and be like, then once whoever it is that's supposed to hear it, once they hear it, I'll probably stop getting that message. You know? Hopefully. Jeez Louise, I am so tired. Oh, guys, I am so tired. I wish, I hope, I pray for this divine masculine, whoever he is, because jeez Louise, this guy, it's like he like trusts that person, that guy, that thief. He trusts this freaking thief. Who is that thief? I need to find out who that thief is. What are their intentions? What's this thief's intentions? What's this thief's intentions? They need a big favor. They don't love, that's for sure. They're greedy. Overall, I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Yeah, they're a freaking greedy motherfucker. And they feel obligated to associate with you. They probably brag about shit. Oh, jeez. Sounds like an arrogant asshole. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. They may want to reconnect. What the hell? Reconnect with who? The feminine? She's going to say no. Because she knows what you are. Big favor. I'm looking for significant assistance and a large effort on your part. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want y'all coming together. That's the truth. And love is in reverse. They don't want y'all falling in love. I will be a positive force in your life and I only want to bring you peace and happiness. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're not like that. That's who this thief is. I'm putting those back in there. That's so stupid. Secret. Yeah, they're keeping all this a secret. They don't want anybody to know who they really are. That's how narcs are. I can't stand a fucking narc. I was married to one for 22 years. I can't stand a fucking narc. Guys, if you ever figure out somebody's an art, don't go back to them. Don't. Because all the crap will come back. The anxiety, the depression, everything will come back full force and worse than it was. Okay? So don't go there. Just word of advice from me. You don't have to follow my advice, but anyway. I'm going to get some dice. Because this reading's just frustrating the shit out of me. Because this person, he's always up in the middle of everything. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even show y'all the dice. But anyway, for the collective, August 6th through September 9th. Names, words, initials that can help clarify this message, please, and thank you. I see soar, but I don't have an S. That's funny. It'd have to be roar. R-O-A-R. Yeah, y'all are going to just roar like a lion, man. Stand up for your lady. Roar. War. I have 2 C's. So we have, oh, I actually have 3 C's. C could be significant, okay. We have 2 A's. We have 2 W's. We have 2 M's. Dang, we got 4 C's, guys. C's could be very significant. You know, we got 3 W's. Damn. We got 2 R's. 2 I's. 2 N's. Got a lot of doubles. 2 F's. 2 O's. Yeah, look at that. And the only 3 letters that aren't doubles. Look at this. C's, we got 2 and 2, okay? Y'all got a lot of pairs here. This could be a divine union, you know what I mean? A twin flame with the doubles. And then we got H, Z, T. I don't know. Those could be significant, okay? Try to find a word with the Z. Hey, Hazel, do we have that? H-A-Z-E-L? We have no E's. What the hell? Okay. Well, what other word can you come up with without with a Z? Without having an E? Razor? Razor. Someone could have a side-by-side that's a razor. You know, one of those razor side-by-sides. Or something to do with a razor. Like they could cut hair. You know what I mean? And do the razor cuts. Something to do with a razor, guys. You should be shaving your legs right now. I don't know. Or a dude could be shaving his face. I have no idea. He may shave his head with a razor. I have no idea, guys. I have no freaking idea. I'm trying to find names here. Wicca. Someone could be into that, like be a witch. Like that kind of witch, the Wicca kind. You know? I'm more of a green witch. I'm an herbalist. Or white witch. That's what I like to call myself, a white witch, because I like to work with herbs and prayers. I pray a lot. I pray all day long. Let's see, Mim, M-I-M. You know, I had a friend whose last name was Mims back in the day. Ham. Hey, that is the last name, Ham. I have talked to people with that last name over there at Windstar. I mean, at, good Lord, where I work. Let's just put it that way. Ham. Yeah, Ham. That could be someone's last name. W. You know, what the heck? I'm rolling them, guys. I'm rolling them. I ain't got nothing. I don't have anything that could make a word. I mean, like a name. Oh, that's an X. What the heck? Hicks. That's a last name. I knew somebody whose last name was Hicks back in the day. We went to church with some people who had the last name Hicks. That could be someone's last name. Hicks. Okay. I see Croft, but I don't have, like, you know that movie, Laura Croft. Is that what it's called? Anyway, but I don't have a R. Plug. I see plug. Like, you know, you plug in a lamp. I see mutt, like a dog that's mixed breed. I see colt, like a baby horse. You know what I mean? I see putt, P-U-T-T, like, isn't that how you spell the putt for golfing? Or is that just P-U-T? I don't know. Okay, mug. Ooh, somebody could be getting mug shots. Folk. Someone could be like a folk herbalist. I don't know. I don't know, guys. PH. I don't know. I'll take folk. Someone could be into folk music. You know, I don't know. Now we got 3 C's. Holy shit. C's are very significant. You know? We have top, mop, wop, W-O-P. Okay, not the W-A-P. Anyway. Pot. Man, if we had a T and an S, we could do pots. Like, you know, isn't that a last name? I think it is. We have cot. Like someone sleeping on a cot, you know, a bed that you know, a cot. Guys, I don't know. I'll take 2 of the C's, okay? And then I'm going to roll. Now we got 2 P's. Okay, we'll just keep taking the doubles until, hey, I have a vowel. Let me check that out. So you got 2 C's, 2 P's, okay. And then we have Thad. That could be somebody's name, maybe. Thad, T-H-A-D. I don't know, guys. We're taking it, though, okay? I don't know. That could be a name. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Alright. Sign, symbols, synchronicities. That could be, you know, that could be significant, okay? For the collective. For the collective. Yeah. Someone's very childish. Throwing a big hissy fit, losing their temper. They could be a shapeshifter type person, changes their eggs, that type of person. Okay, they could be a little witchy bitchy. Yeah, we saw Wicca on here. You need to knock this person out. You may have to, guys. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. That's what I feel about that, okay? Alright, so let's flip it, switch it, because I like to end it happy and not so freaking angry. Okay, someone could be moving very quickly. They're gonna be y'all are gonna be moving fast, I feel. Yep. Once some kind of truth is revealed about that deceptive shit. Yeah, the truth is unraveling, that's for sure. Could be unraveling very quickly. Okay, someone could have Cancer in their chart. That's the bicycle. In this tarot deck, the Chariot is a bicycle, and the Chariot card, that is Cancer card. So anyway, someone could like riding bicycles, they could like driving cars, they could like cars. They could like that movie Fast and Furious, you know, like cars. They could be really into cars. I don't know, guys. This always makes me think of Pisces energy, the little fish, you know. Strong water, you know, Cancer, Pisces here. We did get 2 Scorpios over here, so yeah, strong water. Y'all could like earth, things like nature, and lizards and stuff like that. You can like going fishing. Y'all could like going fishing. I love going fishing. I've got to relearn how to clean a fish, because I have forgot. I haven't had to clean one in 20 years. Everybody always does it for me. But I want to know how to do it myself, so then I can go out fishing by myself anytime I want, you know. Anyway, someone could like Harry Potter. That makes me think of the Sorting Hat. Someone could be very childlike, very sweet and innocent. Somebody could be pregnant right now. Somebody could be wanting to have a baby, you know. Somebody could have grandbabies. I do. I have a grandbaby. Someone could like, I keep getting that. They like volcanoes, you know. They might want to make a trip to Hawaii, guys. You could like boxing. I always say boxing first because I like boxing. But they could also like the MMA, which they don't wear gloves in the MMA, I don't think. But, you know, they could be into that kind of stuff. Maybe kickboxing. I don't know if you wear gloves for that, but anyway. I used to love watching boxing on TV. Alright. When I was younger. And I've watched some of those MMA fights. They're pretty cool. Alright, for the collective, it's not like one of my favorite things to watch, though. I don't watch a lot of TV, guys. I like to watch YouTube. I like to watch the Gaia channel. I did get it on my TV, and I like that Angel Network. I like watching those streaming things, I guess, on my TV. But I don't watch a lot of, like, just TV shows and stuff like that. Like, what do they call them? Reality TV? Yeah, I don't watch those. I don't know why. Anyway, I like watching movies. I love Marvel movies and Disney movies. Alright, for the click, and Harry Potter. Okay. Yes, gotta mention Harry Potter. I like those Lord of the Rings movies. I like mystical, magical movies and vampire movies. Alright, for the collective, signs, planets, numbers. We have clarified this message today. Y'all could be like that. You know, you like mystical, magical type things, you know? You really could. There's that moon again. That moon, I think we had 3 moons on the last reading. Strong Cancer energy here, guys. There's 2 there. Y'all could, 2 people could have Cancer in their chart, you know? I don't know. There's two moons. The moons talk about, the moons. We only have one. Anyway, the moon talks, it rules Cancer. It talks about the intuition and feminine. Okay. Let's see. We got, it's a sign. A sign. That's a sign. It's a planet. It's a planet. It's a sign. Yeah, we got Cancer right there. Wow. Wow. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. Listen, guys. We got 2 moons, and then we have Cancer. Okay? Cancer. Alright? Then, okay. Then we have 2 Neptunes. Okay? 2 Neptunes. Right? Which is the planet of, it rules Pisces and talks about dreams, illusions, idealism. Intuition is very strong here because then we have 2 Pisces, guys. Pisces could be strong for 2 people. You know, 2 people have Pisces strong in their chart. You know, 2 people have Cancer strong in their chart. Or maybe just one Cancer person has Cancer in their chart twice. I don't know. I have Scorpio in my chart like 50 million times. Not really, not 50 million, but you know what I mean. Wow, guys, not just that. Look at this. Gemini, Virgo. That is Mercury. The planet of intellect and communication. Y'all could have strong... This feels like twin flames, man. Yeah, twin freaking flames. I'm telling you. This is crazy. Anyway, you got Leo, Libra, and Capricorn. Those are the other signs, okay? As far as numbers go, you got 12. I need to find somewhere to put these. You got... You got 12, 11, 5, 4, 4. What in the world? Y'all gonna have strong Cancer, man. In your chart, that's the 4th house. That rules Cancer. That's crazy. And that's Leo. 11th house would be Aquarius. And 12th house would be Pisces. There's Pisces again. Holy shit. Okay, hang on. 12th house talks about past lives, secrecy, and privacy, and that is, that's Pisces house, okay? 11th house is friends, social alliances. That's Aquarius house, which, did we have Aquarius? No. Okay, my bad. The 5th house is entertainment and creativity. That would be Leo's house, which we have Leo right up there. 4th house is Cancer's house. House of home, families, the unconscious. We have Cancer there with 2 moons, okay? And then 3, the 3rd house is consciousness and expression. That's Gemini's house, which we have 2 Mercuries right there, which rule Gemini. This is crazy, guys. How many doubles there are. Wow. That's probably why, it could be one reason why this person is so scared of this new connection. They're procrastinating because they know it is a divine union. They know how powerful it is. They know how strong it is, and it scares them. Maybe they've never fully committed to anybody before, you know? They've never committed to someone, like married somebody, you know what I mean? They've never married anybody, and so they're scared shitless, you know? It could be something like that, guys. You know, on the last reading I did, which was for, I can't remember what that was for. The solar eclipse or the new moon. It was for something like that. Anyway, that person was like that. They had issues, like they had never been, it felt like they had never been married before. And it felt like the 2 reasons why. And it was like they come from a broken home, like, you know, raised by either their mom, a single mom, or a single dad. So they never had a mother influence, or they never had a father influence, you know, something like that. And they had been hurt. They'd been really disappointed in a relationship that they had been in. And so it could be something like that that's preventing this person, making this person not want to jump into this relationship, not want to, you know, they're procrastinating because it's so fucking strong. They know what it is, you know, and they're scared. They don't feel like they're ready. They don't know if they'll be any good at it because they've never been in a marriage before. They didn't have a marriage as an example growing up because they come from a broken home, a home where there was only one parent. You know what I mean? That could be, you know, because there are a lot of kids who grew up with just one parent nowadays. You know it? So I didn't. I grew up with both mine, but there are people out there, and I feel so sorry for them. You know what I mean? Because they never got to experience that, you know, a good, loving home. And anyway, guys, that could be what's going on. Really, it could. I think that whatever happens, this self-care, you know, and you got shocking. I feel like you're going to be shocking yourself when you decide to go after this healthy relationship, this relationship that is just, it's a 10 of Cups, man. It's the happiest card in the deck, other than the Sun. You know what I mean? Like this thief is not going to be able to how he's trying to keep y'all apart and shit, it's not going to work anymore. It's going to be exposed. Whoever the thief is, male, female, it don't matter. That thief is not, what they're doing, it's not going to work anymore. That lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive bullshit, maybe gaslighting, what do they call, love bombing, that's what I meant to say, love bombing shit, it ain't going to work. You know what I mean? And this could be an older woman. It could be like your mom. You know what I mean? You could have been raised by your mom, and she's the one gaslighting the shit out of you. I mean, love bombing you. Whatever. I feel like it's a lover, though, because there's that lover card there. But anyway, guys, this is your reading. I hope that this helps. Please comment below. Let me know if it does. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, good night, guys. God bless. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.